and the Northwest TEC organised it, on having made the effort, taking responsibility yourself for the future of our society and making clear what it is you want. Because there's so many people in Britain today affected by the cuts. They find that their libraries closed. They find that their people who provided local authority help are not available. People have been made redundant. Their pensions have been frozen and so on. And to know that a demonstration like this in their support is going on will be an enormous comfort to them. That's the first point. Now the second point is very similar. It is that all progress has been made throughout our history in Britain by people doing exactly what you're doing today, demonstrating. I mean, I'll give you a few examples. Until 1834, which is only less than 200 years ago, it was illegal to be in a trade union. And if you swore an oath in a trade union, you were sent as punishment to Australia, to a sort of convict camp. And there were some very brave people who were so committed to trade unionism that they did join a trade union and were sent to Australia, and there was such a hell of a row about it, the law was changed and trade unions were recognised. I'll give you another example. Until 200 years ago, only 2 out of every 100 men in this country had the vote. 98% of the male population didn't have the vote. And the Chartist campaigned and demonstrated, and they were put down by the police and the army, and in the end they got the vote. And then, of course, the women got the vote, because when my mother was born in 1897, women didn't have the vote. And the suffragettes were put in prison, they went on hunger strike, they were forcibly fed, and in the end they won. And all these campaigns were about what we're doing today, about our rights and how they can be developed and maintained. And of course, if you're going to make progress, then you have to use the methods of solidarity. I was campaigning very hard during the miners' strike 10 years ago, and I remember an American trade union came over, and one of the American trade unions described solidarity. He said, I'll give you an example. He said, in a pit village near where I live, a little boy fell down a pit shaft. And all the old men in the village gathered round and wondered what they should do, and they dropped a rope. And the little boy's voice came and said, it's too short. So they dropped another longer rope, and still the little boy's voice came up too short. So they found a longer rope and dropped it down. And out of the pit shaft came the little boy's voice, tie your ropes together. If everybody support disabled people and so on, and homeless people, then we will win. And you must believe you can win. Because the greatest enemy is pessimism. There are people who say, well, nothing whatever will, oh thank you, nothing whatever will work, everybody will let you down and so on. And the pessimism is spread to discourage us from effort. And yet it's time and time and time again we've proved we can do it. And I'll tell you something else. It isn't just an attack upon the services, important as that is. It's not just an attack upon the services. It is an attack upon democracy itself. Because when people got the vote, then they were able to use the vote to buy the services they needed. In the old days, market forces, if you were rich, you could buy education. If you weren't, you couldn't. If you were rich, you could get health care. If you were poor, you couldn't. And when people had the vote, they were able to use the vote to buy with their vote what they couldn't afford with their own resources. And what it did was to transfer power from the marketplace to the polling station, from the wallet to the ballot. And so this is what we're witnessing is an attack upon the whole idea of democracy, and not just upon the people who benefit from it. So anyway, not for the first time, I've come to Liverpool for inspiration, and you've certainly given it to me today. I've been so many times. Reports of this meeting are carried all over the country, because everyone who hears that Liverpool has done it will realise that it can be done and must be done and will be done. Thank you very much.